Hi, in this video we're going to edit this old black and white photo of me when I was about 4 or 5, I guess, feeding this young chicken. So first thing we want to do is restore it. So that's what we'll do. We'll go to catalog and we'll drag that over to the restoration thing in the catalog view, and then we'll restore it. That takes a little while, so I'll suspend things while the video. Okay, that didn't seem to do that bad a job. Let's go and edit that. This is all happening in Luminar Neo, of course. Alright, so first thing I want to do there is I like to put the noise filter on there, and that doesn't take very long. So okay, we can see that's done not that bad a job. Let's see if we need to make that a little bit sharper. And yeah, that seems good enough. Alright, let's see if there's any other. Otherwise, the image looks pretty good. Let's go to develop, and we'll just auto adjust there. Okay, that's cut down the highlights by quite a bit and increased the shadows. Basically, overall, a slight increase in smart contrast, but a big contrast between bringing the highlights down and increasing the shadows. Okay. The next thing we probably need to do here is let's enhance the picture. Will increase the accent there. Oh yeah, that's not too bad. Okay. Now we'll go and let's just go to the structure here. There's a bit of structure that we can bring out in the coat there. So let's just let's magnify that a little bit so we can see what we're doing. If we put it all the way up, actually it's not a bad idea to pretty high structure on there. It also brings out some of the feathers in the chicken. So let's look at that guy again. That's better. Okay. I think the last thing we probably want to do there is put a vignette on it. So we'll choose basically where we want the center of attention to be, and I'd say in the middle of the picture. And let's take it all the way over just to see what it looks like. We don't need to be that extreme. Probably something like that. Alright, and let's save that. I don't think we need to do much else with that. Let's save that. So we'll export that, and we'll put that as Neo, and we'll put it in our working directory there. Okay, and we'll suspend that. That take a little while, so we'll pause the recording right there. Okay, we're now in the site LM Arena, and we're doing a direct chat, and we're going to use for the AI image processor Seedream 4 at high resolution. Okay, so I've already uploaded the image using the plus sign, and I've typed in this prompt, which is repair, colorize, and replace the background with a chicken coop. Now I'm going to fire this off, and then I'll suspend recording because it'll take a minute or two to do this calculation. Okay, that came out alright. So I think what we'll do is we'll save that, and let's see where it's going to go. No, we don't want it on the desktop. We want it in that repair. And what we'll do is we'll call that chicken SD4. Alright, and we'll save that. Alright, we're back in Luminar Neo, where we can see if we can improve what was produced by Seedream 4. Alright, so we're in the edit module in Luminar Neo. So first thing let's do, let's put a noiseless filter on it, and that shouldn't take too long. And let's just try to increase the sharpness there a little bit, but it's not too bad. Okay, so we'll keep that there. Now we'll go to develop. Now let's get the whole picture up there again. We'll develop, and we'll do an auto adjust there. That's fine. And what it's done is it's increased the contrast by using a bit of smart contrast, lowering the highlights, and increasing the shadows. Alright, now let's enhance it. Okay, that makes it pop a bit more. Alright, now I want to do something a little bit different than we did, rather than do the vignette the way that we did it before. What essentially I want to do is I want to go to the layers. And what I want to do is I want to basically, this is the guy right here. Which one do I want? I'll use this one. Alright, now we'll stretch that layer so that it covers the, and we'll pull him down here, and we'll go to this layer here and change the mode to multiply. That means everywhere there's black, it will block it out and or attenuate it, and where it's white, it'll show right through. So what we'll do, and that's if we use the multiply mode. Alright, now what we can do some stuff with this. If we go to that kind of black and white mask, we can make that bigger than the image up there. And what that gives us the ability to do is we can move that around. And one thing we want to do here with this layer, let's make the opacity 100%. We can adjust that a little bit to get our we can get essentially that centering effect that we're after. Okay, so if we go back to here, we can see what that looks like. Now, to compensate a bit for that, let's go back to develop, and let's just increase this exposure just a tad to get back to our original exposure for the center. Okay. Probably one other thing I'd like to do is like I did on the previous one, go to the structure. And again, let's make it big so we can see it. And let's see what happens if we try to increase the structure on this. And I'll move this over here too, because we want to see what happens to the feathering on this chicken. All right, so and I don't know what these guys are here. Whether they're in, oh, that's the eye of the horse that's on the jacket. I don't think there's much else that I really want to do there. Oh, let's do the light depth at any rate. So we'll put the light depth here, and what we'll do is we'll move this up. I mean, that's the question. Do we want it to be on me, or do we want it to be on the chicken? And I'm thinking maybe in between. And we can see how much light we want to put on there, and we can make it a little bit softer, and we could make, if we can go to advanced settings here, it's not much difference between the boy and the nesting hutch for the chicken. So, but let's see what happens if what it interprets. Yeah. Now I think we'll leave that the way it is. Let's try brightness far and see what it does. Well, at least it takes that bit there and cuts it down. Okay. So we'll take that as light depth. Alright, well, let's save that. Export that. And we'll try SD4, Neo. So we'll export that. And then we'll go to Luminar, but to go to XR to get the tail of the tape. Okay, now we're in XR, and we can at least see how it rated our photos. So, at any rate, let's go to this photo here. Now, this photo is our original black and white late 40s picture of me with this chicken. Let's have a close up of him. And okay, it's it's got a rating around 44, which for an old black and white photo like that is not bad. Which basically a testament how good my dad was as a photographer. Next was I'm sad to say, well, let's just go back out there and just verify that. That's the one Seedream 4 rendition, but after I've edited it, and it is considerably better. It goes up from 44 to 69, which is not bad. And we can see on this we just saw that we just finished editing that. And next is the Seedream 4 rendition after just colorizing, repairing, and changed the background and no other editing whatsoever. And it's about a 71, which makes it well above average. And then finally we have the winner, which again is the, well. It's just basically it's the restored, then further edited in Neo, where we took that original restoration and restored it, and it's about a 73, a little bit better than the unedited Seedream 4 version. It just goes to show, if you're going to depend upon the X-Sire's aesthetic rating, you can never really predict exactly which one is going to be the best. I mean, obviously, I thought the one that was best was the one that was third best, according to this. Anyway, that's it for that tutorial.